Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mama T Show. How was your week? And how do you make out of knowing who you are? Last week we talked about who you are. Today is another Sunday, the last Sunday in the month of October. And I believe that the Lord Almighty Himself will give us a great time in His presence. Today we are going to talk about another package, and our package is still on who you are. But I want us to remember what we did last week, so that when we go on, I don't want you to forget how to make yourself know who you are. Himself, I must know who I am. Last week we talked about who are you. And I told you it's not only to know or to believe that your name is so, you are born in so date, or you are born in so town alone. Who you are is more than that. You must know your strength. You must know your capability of education. You must know your culture. You must know your language. That means wherever you go, it is your culture, your language, and your name that will make people to know who you are. But when you are not speaking your language, or you cannot speak it, then they will call you a vagabond, or they will say, we don't even know where he is from. So even though you tell them you are from so place, they will say, no, we don't believe you are from that place. Why? Because somebody that is from some place, or some country, or some state, must know how to speak that language, must know how to understand. Even when they are speaking it beside him or her, you must understand the language. So that is part of who you are. And we want to continue on who you are. I said we are going to do success today, how to take your dream into who you are. I said last week that part of who you are is your dream and your strength to carry on. You know, when you are having a difficulties, what is your strength? Do you always fed up at the tip? Do you fed up in the middle, or at the start of the journey is where you fed up? You know, you have to know that strength so that you can move on. But today, I want to talk about something else, about who you are. Who you are determine where to go. Who you are determine your future. And who you are determine your blessings in life. You see, some of us are having problem because of we don't know who you are, who we are, who I am, or who you are. We don't know it, and it's happening, and it's happening, and it's destroying our life. And that is why when we run to pastors, when we run to alphas, when we run to those babalawos, or whatever they call them, the traditional rulers, they try to use our mind, because they can read our mind, that we don't even know who we are. And then they will start telling us that it is so things that is happening in our life. It is the witchcraft that is disturbing us. Why? That it is ourselves that is disturbing ourselves. Why did I say that? Why am I saying that? Some of us, it is ourselves that is destroying our glory, not people outside, not the witch and witchcraft that they tell us that is disturbing us, not that we are sinners, or we are not doing the right thing before the Lord. No, but because we are destroying our glory, or who we are, or what God, or what we have been, our destiny, we are destroying it ourselves. And then we say somebody else is helping us. No, somebody else is not destroying you, but sometimes it is you or I that is destroying ourselves. How do I mean? When a man is born, there are some things that man must not do in life. And if you don't know it, if you cannot study yourself to that level, then you will still be in bondage. You will be feeling problem. You will be facing challenges. Well, when they said There are some people that black clothes, like I have a little black in my clothes, must not be in any of whatever he's doing, and he's wearing black clothes all the time. It will take away his glory. Glory will run away from me. Helpers will run away from him. Success will run away from him, because he's eating what God, or what he has made that is his destiny. He's eating it, and that thing will not allow him to receive what he needs. When a person must always wear white, or he must wear other colors, that he must not put on red, and he's wearing red, it is difficult for that person to make it in life. So that is what I'm saying, that most of us are the problem of ourselves. When a person needs to eat a particular food and is not eating it, like there are some people that in their food there must always be local beans, that's iru, local beans in his food, and he doesn't eat it. Or there are some people that must not eat okra, or there are some people that must not eat beans. There are some people that must not eat, so many other things that in the olden days, our forefathers, they go ahead and check for that person, and then they will tell the parents, these are the things that your son's destiny or your daughter's destiny must not do. There are some people that they must not cut their hair. There are some people that their hair must not be too big on their head. They must always cut it. So all those things are part of who you are. If you don't know them, then you will be facing challenges, because the repercussion of those things will be coming and you will be feeling it. And then you will be thinking that maybe because you fight with somebody, maybe because the witchcraft, they see that your glory, your destiny is bright, and that is why they are. No, some are not because of that. So, and that is why I'm asking you, I'm asking myself, who am I? Why am I not knowing myself to the level that I need to know myself? Because if you read the Bible, if you read the Quran, the first thing that the Lord wants you to know is to know Him. And how can you know somebody? How can you know somebody that you are not seeing? That means you have to go extra length in studying, researching, seeking, knocking to move close to that person. So also as you. And that is why God said, if you don't love or do good to those that you see every day in your life, if you don't respect your parents the way you should respect your parents that you see every day, then you cannot respect Him. That means God is making sure that you must know yourself, all that He has built in you, all that He wants you to do must be, this is what God wants me to be. This is who I am. I must not sleep too much. I must not eat these things. I must always pray. My head must always be covered. My body must not be open to anybody. Those are the things that you and I must know first. That is to know who you are. When you know that, is when you can move forward to begin to receive success. Some people, they because of their friend that is light in color, went to get bleach and bleach themselves to become white. When it is a certain time that his blessing must begin to work for him, when they come and the angels or the destiny helper or the person that the Lord will send at that particular time will come, what is the picture that the Lord will give to that person? A black man, a chocolate in color, and he got there. the person have changed. He's white. His head is long. You know, he has put a wig that will reach to his bottom. And he's white. His nose has been changed. His eyes has changed. There's eyelashes in his eye that is big. That person will come and say, this is the address, or this is the place that the Lord said this person will be at this particular time, that I have to give him these blessings. Where is he? You see that if you know who you are, you will not change your color. You will allow your color to be glowing, shining. And when that is not happening, the blessings will be given out to somebody else. And then you will be, I've been praying. My pastor, my woli, my alpha, and this, I've said today, the blessings, the person that will give me the blessings will meet me. I will receive. Yes, he is there at that particular time that the person said he will be there. But you are not there because he's seeing somebody else. It's not seeing you. It's not seeing you as a chocolate person, as a black person. He's seeing you as white. Even though he's hearing your name, even though you are praying in that particular prayer, the particular prayer that you need to pray that day that will bring that blessings down, but he's not seeing you there. He's seeing somebody else. So he cannot give the blessings to somebody else. So part of knowing who you are is to know that there are some people that must not change their color. The moment they change their color, their glory begin to fall down, begin to destroy. Part of knowing who you are. I think you should, by now, we should be thinking, who am I? What are the things that I don't need to eat, that I'm eating, that is causing problem into my life? There are some people that everywhere they have to be, they must be around people helping. They are the people that they will want to do their, any help they want to render to you must be with money. You must give money. If you don't give money, they cannot render that help. And it is in that rendering help willingly, lovingly, kindly, where their blessings will begin to move. And then they will be like, hey, I've been doing they said I have to do a social work. They said I have to be blessing people. I've been blessing them, but my blessing is not coming. Why? 3 things. Your character is not showing it. You are demanding money from the blessings that you are doing. But when you know who you are, you will know that things that you have to do must be done in this particular way for you to receive your own blessings. And if you don't do it, there will be problem. So I'm still saying, who are you? Do you know your level? Do you know yourself to that level? Can you boast to say, oh, I can't eat this. If I eat this, this is what will happen to me. And there are some people that they don't need to speak. Just getting angry, they can destroy people's life. And that is why their children are having problems all over the world. Why? Because they get angry without saying it. That is, you must know. I think I've been saying so many things that you must understand why you must know who you are. There are some people, when they get angry and they speak a word out to anybody, even their children, at that moment, that thing will stick. And when it is time for that child to begin to be blessed, that thing will be hurting the children. And then he will be running around, running around, looking for pastor, looking for somebody to help their children, not knowing that they are the cause of their problem. And that is why you see so many children running away from their parents. Why? Because when they get there, instead of the pastor to really explain to them that your mommy is a powerful woman, she doesn't understand herself and she has said so to your life, go back to her, let her pray for you, let her ask his destiny, let her ask the spirit to have mercy on you, and then your ways will become great. So if that is not happening, the pastor will just say, or the traditional ruler will just say, go and call your mother. And the children will believe that it is their mother that is doing them, and they begin to have problem, and they run away from their mother, not knowing that their mother is not even, she herself does not even know who she is. So, as I'm saying, and I said something last time, and I want us to hold on to that. The moment you have your children, when they are getting to 3 to 4 or 5 years, that you see that they can think, getting to 6, 7, 8, that you think that they can think, begin to ask them, who are you? It makes them to think deeper, and they will be asking you so many questions, and then as the answer you give to them, make them to begin to discover themselves more. When you ask them, who are you? And the child come to you and said, Mommy, what do you mean? Who am I? My name is so. I said, no, that is not all I mean. Who are you? Go and research on yourself. Ask God to show you who you are. Ask God to minister, or whatever you are using to believe in God, to do it. And then the child will begin to listen and begin to try to see how to bring himself to that level of who he is. The better for you, the better for I. Because there are some children, when they are wherever they are, and somebody curse or abuse somebody or say something negative to somebody, and they just said amen, it can never be reversed. That is why you have to know your children too, and you must make them to know themselves. So the moment they know themselves, you are having a discussion, a rapport with him or her. As he's knowing it, the first person they will come to tell is you. Keep knowledge of whatever she's saying. Don't ignore it. Don't say, what is she saying? How can she say this? No, don't ignore it. Hold on to it and begin to use it for her and for yourself and for the whole family, so that no evil will fall upon each family and no delay will be upon anyone. Part of knowing who you are is all that I've said today. And next Sunday, I'm still going to bring one more point or two before we move to our destiny. Because in our destiny, so many people destroy their life, even in their destiny. Even when they are in their wealth, they destroy it with so many things that we are going to talk about. But right now, we want to establish ourselves by knowing who we are. Don't forget, you must know who you are. And in knowing who you are, you must be ready to learn how to speak your language. Because God will hear you more when you speak in your language than speaking in another person's language. Like the way I'm speaking now. I'm speaking in another person's language. I'm not speaking in my own language. But if I want to pray, or I want to ask my God, my maker, I don't speak in this language. I speak in my language where he has made me, so that he can understand me. I can relate to him better. He knows all language. He can speak all language. So when you come to him with your language, he will hear you. Because there are some things you want to say that your English language does not make any room for. But when you speak your language, you can speak it better in your language. That will give him a good meaning to what you are asking him for. So know who you are. Please, I want everybody that is hearing me to go and research on who you are. What are the things that I must not do? What are the things that I must not wear? What are the things that I must not eat? What are the things that I must not drink? Some people, it is only water that they have the grace to be drinking. And when they drink the water, every sickness in their life will be washed out. And if they speak to water and give to people, people will begin to receive healing. So part of knowing who you are is that. So you know your strength and your power. You know where you are made from. You know what you can, your capability by helping God, by bringing people close to God. Know who you are. Get to seek God to know who you are. I pray that the Lord Almighty will make us to know who we are. When you hear my voice, please listen and go and research on yourself. Thank you for today. See you next time by God's grace. Bye. Love you all. Bye for now.